Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier in the mood for action. And you've got it on 2K Sports, Wednesday night action in the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And for the 76ers, George in the front court alongside Martin. Tyrese Maxey out there with Lowry, and it's Embiid in at center. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Edey. Morant with it, Lowry covering. To the inside. Bain, no good. And here's Lowry. Outside, Maxey. And here's Embiid, guarded by Jackson. Embiid inside. Jackson on him. Embiid, no good. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
First one falls for him. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
George finds Lowry. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
Morant against Lowry. Jackson a screen on Lowry. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bulls.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Pass to Smart. Here's Bain, defended by George. Down low. Edey with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Bain passes to Smart. Here's Edey. He's covered by Maxey. And that one drops for him.
And Smart keeps the offense connected. Just does a great job of making sure they have a nice flow.
Outside Lowry. Martin with the screen for Lowry. Pass to Martin. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Over 80. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant against Lowry. Here's Jackson. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
And a quick check of the stats for Martin. Last season's performance for him. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to George. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And Embiid drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Takes a step back. Morant looking around. Jackson a screen on Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. We talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight. We'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Smart on the wing. Three-pointer. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 5 points so far. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Pass to Embiid. Back to Lowry. Rebounded by Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Smart against Maxey. Smart kicks to Jackson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Lowry. And And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
And the first one drops. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
And so Lowry nails both of them. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now, here's Bane. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Chicago.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention. His rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your hype club. All right, fans, if you want a t-shirt, then we need you.
First in steals, second in free throw percentage, and they were second in the league in terms of fewest turnovers. Just a smart, heady group out there that doesn't beat themselves.
And last season, everything started with their defense. You mentioned their #1 ranking in steals. The pressure they put on opponents was nonstop. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, George. They get it back. Embiid sinks that one from the post. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
On the wing, Bane. No good with the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Embiid, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Count it. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Smart against Maxey. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Maxey grabs the miss. 76ers trailing. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Hey, one thing about Maxey, he was just born to score. This guy is a bucket getter.
Inside, it's tipped. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. From deep, George drains it from behind the arc. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Bane. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. And another miss by Memphis.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Lowry against Morant. Embiid with a screen on Morant. Lowry can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here. On the wing, Jackson. Morant, right side. Out to the right wing. Here's Heaney. Rebound by the 76ers. George with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Martin with the bucket.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Here's Smart. No scoring in this one. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Yabusele comes in for Caleb Martin. Kelly Oubre's checked in for George. And it's Gordon in for Kyle Lowry. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. Konchar's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Now here's Pippen. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. They just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Now here's Maxey. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now, here's Clark. Here's Bane. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Maxey against Pippen. Gordon with the screen for Maxey. Shoots over Pippen. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Maxey against Pippen. Here's Bane. Here's Aldama. Lays it up and banks it in. Aldama's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 7. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pippen dishes to Clark. To the middle. He's looking for Aldama and finds him.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pippen against Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Pippen. Maxey passes to Drummond. Here's Conchar, covered by Oubre. Top of the key, Pippen. To the inside, Bane, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Putting some real power behind his motion. Bane takes it straight to the rim.
Pippen against Maxey. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Clock at 6. There's Gordon with the 3. No good on the shot. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies out in front, up by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Brandon Clark. Morant is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. Memphis leading. Pass to Morant. And Embiid with the block.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the denial.
Jackson pitch to Yabusele. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Embiid throws it down.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Jackson passes to Oubre. And it's Laravia with the rebound. And here are the Grizzlies now. Pass to Aldama. Now Clark. Morant outside. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And a Oubre off the drive. Can't connect from short range. Memphis leading by 3. Morant outside. Lob up there for Clark. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Outside Jackson. Up top Embiid. Over Clark. And yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Morant passes to Clark. And Clark with the finish.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Caleb Martin comes in for Yabusele. And it's Lowry in for Reggie Jackson. That one misses for Clark. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And so it's Memphis with it after Eric Gordon hit the 3. Here's Morant. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. That was something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Oubre. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Gordon. Now Embiid. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Grizzlies ball.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Marcus Smart on top.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant with it. 10 points for him. The 3 makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Three-pointer, Martin. Rebounded by Smart.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the paint. Out to Morant. Back to Clark. The shot will not fall. The 76ers trail by 7. Gordon, the pass to Embiid. Down low. Here's Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's Morant missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Lowry. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Pass to Yabusele. Outside Gordon. Puts up a deep 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant against Gordon. They get it again. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here is Lowry. At the top of the key, Gordon. Knocked away. Stolen by Smart. Inside, Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Outside, Martin. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Left side, Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here.
All right,
He wants to talk to his guys.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
And the 76ers with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid, while George comes in for Yabusele. And Maxey's subbed in for Gordon. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Bane comes in for Morant. Here's Smart. Scoreless thus far. To the middle. Here's Edey. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Now here's Drummond. 9 points last game out. From deep, George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Edey. Lowry against Bane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bane's got 8 points.
And Bane likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Maxey against Smart. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Let's check in with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an injury update on Kelly Oubre. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Philadelphia let me know the status. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. And, hate to report, but it's a very significant injury. You won't see him out on the floor again for quite a while. terrible news. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Lowry. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Aldama passes to Jackson. Bane for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now Lowry. Back to Maxey. Martin wide open. He fires. Hits the jumper in space. Martin's got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia. Maxey against Smart. Pass to Bane. To the paint. Edey can't hit. 76ers shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Here's George after the made shot from Desmond Bane. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
To the inside. Jackson against Martin. Jackson kicks to Bane. Over Lowry. Bane, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Aldama inside. Defended by George. Smart finds Bane. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And with the body to absorb contact, Bane also has the balance to finish.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Konchar's checked in.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 9. Drummond with a screen on Jackson. Martin goes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
Personal foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Free throw good, Martin. And both free throws good for Martin. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Maxey against Smart. Jackson setting the pick here for Smart. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Lowry. top, Maxey. Martin dishes to George. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is. Good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look at Memphis. Even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around real fast. How fast? That fast.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. 11-point game. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Lowry, and it's George in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now Morant. After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Morant against Lowry. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant, and he banks in the layup. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Maxey with the screen on Jackson. High post, Embiid. It's deflected. They recover it.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
For Memphis, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Here's Lowry. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Martin kicks to George. Good on the triple. George has got 9 points.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Outside, Smart. Back to Morant. Bain with it. George picks him up. Pass to Edey. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
The Grizzlies have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. The 76ers trail by 14. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. A three-pointer is right on target. Bain's got 16.
And if you want to get those 3 points back, go to one of your best shooters.
Outside, George. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
Pass to Edey. To the middle. Wants to get it to Bain, and does.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Embiid. Grizzlies making the shot. Just 5 on the clock. Over Edey. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Maxey passes to Embiid, takes it inside, and it goes out of bounds.
Memphis ball.
Last touch by Embiid. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson, a screen on Lowry. It's good. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Maxey finds George. And here's Embiid. The putback, and Embiid is right there.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Maxey looking it over. Embiid with a screen on Smart. Maxey, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Bane passes to Morant. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Martin. Jackson with the bounce pass. Bane for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 9. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come.
Defensive foul. Joel Embiid. That's his second.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Lowry against Smart. Embiid with a screen on Smart. Lowry passes to Embiid. Over 80. Embiid, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Maxey against Morant. Clark sets a screen for Morant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers,
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bane.
Coming off a terrific season, he was around 23 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds.
It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Martin. Embiid with a screen on Clark. Martin with the bounce pass. And Embiid throws it down.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Here's Edey. Embiid comes with a double team. Morant with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. Did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Inside, Gordon is at a disadvantage, but he's tough and he's physical. I mean, he's able to play through contact on that shot.
And that one misses.
And, you know, when Gordon is healthy, he's extremely effective. I mean, he's a high motor player who strokes it well from deep, actually strokes it well from everywhere.
He hits the second from the line. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Edey can't hit. The 76ers trail by 15. Outside Lowry. Pass to Embiid from 18 feet away. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Martin against Clark. Back to Morant. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Shoots the three. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Pass to Edey. Inside, Bane. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Bane's got 9 points now in just the second half. At the top of the key, Embiid. Here goes Embiid. Got a piece of it.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Now, here's Clark. Smart deciding where to go with it. Shoots it. That misses off the backboard. The 76ers trail by 15. Lowry has the open look. Drills it from outside. Lowry's got 7 points.
Well, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
Clark a screen on Lowry. Smart against Lowry. Clark left side. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot is on the way. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Martin. Lowry against Bane. Embiid with the screen on Bane. And it's Lowry penetrating. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The 76ers third.
And this team, in terms of scoring off the turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid, and Yabusele's subbed in for Martin. Smart finds Clark. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bane, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Bane against Lowry. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Smart with the ball. Still without a basket. Over Maxey. And he can't bank that one in. To the paint. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Edey picks one up.
That is big boy, grown man strength right there by Drummond. Excels at brushing off the contact and then converting through tough defense.
The 76ers making a switch here. Council's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Conchar comes in for Edey, and Pippen subbed in for Smart. Free throw good, Drummond.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
Pippen kicks to Bane. The three. Hits it from three-point range. Bane's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Grizzlies.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Drummond dishes to Gordon. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Drummond with a screen on Bane. There's Gordon with the three. A new 14 for the 76ers. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And he's good on the three ball. Maxey's got 12 points in the game. Here's Pippen. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Bane. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Lets it go from deep. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut back down to single digits after the bucket is good from Maxey.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Aldama finds Conchal. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Clark, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 14.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent three-ball shooter.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
The free throw off from Maxey.
Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
Pass to Aldama. The tray. No good. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Grizzlies. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Morant. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. We've got Morant. Brandon Clark is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's John Conchal. And it's LaRavia in at the three, the small forward. Here's Gordon. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I like how Gordon stays low to the ground, keeps that center of gravity anchored. Quick driving inside, and excellent finishing at the basket.
Pass to LaRavia. Morant, right side. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Doughton. Gordon with a screen on Morant. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Council's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career. We all just want to see him at full health. Well, if you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Here's Conchar, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The 76ers trail by 8. Lays it up and banks it in. Council's got his first points of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Morant up for 2. And another miss by Memphis. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to find their form.
Free throw good, Gordon. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers. Marcus Smart's checked in for Memphis. All free throws good from Eric Gordon. Here's Smart. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
And Smart is constantly getting hit and throwing his body around, which is why he can get those calls.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Smart.
And no doubt he's a defensive anchor. Smart's competitive spirit, it's just contagious.
Both good from the line that time.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Lowry passes to Embiid. Here's Council. The 76ers with another miss. Now Morant. Pass to Smart. Morant outside. Clark screen on Lowry. Morant, the bounce pass. Clark. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Lowry against Morant. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Laravia's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Clark kicks to Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
Outside Lowry. Up top Embiid. Over Clark. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Embiid.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Clark a screen on Lowry. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Outside Lowry. Clark against Embiid. Over Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Martin. Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for John Conshaw. Second free throw, no good. Memphis leading by 7. Pass to Bain.
And the guy knows how to score. Bain manipulating the D there to his advantage.
Fourth team foul. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Bain. And Bain drops them both.
What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
Maxey passes to Embiid. To the inside. Outside Gordon. Pass to Maxey. Launches it. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 11. Martin with the screen for Gordon. Outside Martin. Pass to Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Morant outside. Clock at 6. Lets the free fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 32 points.
And now that is impressive. It's clear Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
Martin against Clark. And here's Martin. Here's Maxey. And nothing is falling for him right now. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Smart kicks to Morant. Pass to Clark. Inside. Here's Bane. And Embiid with the block. Here's Maxey. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Paul George is checked in for Gordon. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson's checked in.
Quick-footed, creative Maxey. So much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants the free pass?
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Jackson passes to Bane. Morant with the screen on George. The Grizzlies with another miss. The 76ers trail by 11. Down low. Kicks it out to Maxey. Martin for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Smart. Jackson. Over Maxey. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And that's now 9 points for Jaren Jackson.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
76ers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the inside. Here's Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Right wing. Embiid inside the line. And right on target with the switch. And that's now 27 points for Joel Embiid. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bane. To the paint. Here's Edey. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Outside for Lowry. That 3 off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Embiid dishes to Lowry. Martin with the screen for Lowry. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Smart passes to Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Embiid inside. Misses the baby hook. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Smart dishes to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The dive for the ball. And stolen by Maxey. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up. 1:03 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
How about the soft touch from Embiid? Nice looking jump shot there.
Outside, Smart. Jackson looking around. Bane kicks to Morant. 4 on the clock. Yep, it counts. Morant's got 38 points.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
Team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. Maxey hits them both. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you, coach.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Desmond Bane.